life. When Israel stops living in stress, sin, and confusion and comes back to Yahweh's ways, it produces stability and healing. Even while scattered, Yahweh strengthens his remnant so they can endure until redemption. Honor the Lord with thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase. Proverbs 3:9, KJV. This is covenant economics. Israel honors Yahweh first. Substance and first fruits means the best portion belongs to him, because everything we have is under his covenant ownership. In captivity, Israel is trained to serve the system first, but the remnant learns to put Yahweh first in resources, priorities, and stewardship, preparing for righteous kingdom order. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. Proverbs 3:10, KJV. This is the covenant promise of increase tied to honoring Yahweh. It also echoes Israel's agricultural blessings, the language of inheritance and land. Even scattered, Yahweh can provide and multiply for his obedient remnant. But prophetically, this also points to the restored nation, where Israel will again enjoy abundance under Yahweh's rule, not under captivity. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. Proverbs 3:11, KJV. Israel's suffering isn't random. Much of it is chastening from covenant violation. The key is not to despise correction or get tired of it. The remnant must understand, Yahweh is not done with Israel. He corrects because he's restoring. Captivity is a furnace, but it's also a classroom for the returning son. For whom the Lord loveth he correcteth, even as a father, the son in whom he delighteth. Proverbs 3:12, KJV. This seals the point. Correction proves sonship. Yahweh does not chastise strangers like he chastises his sons. Israel is the nation he deals with as a father. For the scattered tribes, this is reassurance. Our discipline is connected to covenant love and future inheritance. Yahweh is shaping a remnant fit for the promises. So when Yahweh Shai establishes the kingdom, Israel will be ready to stand as a restored people under righteous rule. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Proverbs 3:15, KJV. Her is wisdom, and for Israel that wisdom is covenant wisdom, Yahweh's law, judgments, and understanding. In captivity, we're trained to desire money, status, and survival, but this verse flips it. Nothing you can chase in Babylon compares to the value of returning to Yahweh's ways. Wisdom is the remnant's true wealth because it leads back to Israel's inheritance. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Proverbs 3:16, KJV. Yahweh ties blessings to obedience. The length of days and riches and honor are covenant benefits, what Israel was promised when walking uprightly. Even while scattered, Yahweh can preserve, elevate, and provide for his remnant. And ultimately, these words point to the kingdom, where Israel will receive honor among the nations under Yahweh Shai. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. Proverbs 3:17, KJV. Wisdom's ways are not chaos and confusion like captivity living. Yahweh's order brings stability, peace in the home, peace in the mind, peace in how we move. For scattered Israel, this is the contrast. Babylon gives stress and disorder, but covenant walking produces the peace of a people returning to their Maker. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is everyone that retaineth her. Proverbs 3:18, KJV. Wisdom is called a tree of life because it restores what was lost, life, direction, and hope. Israel lost access to life through sin and disobedience, but laying hold on wisdom means grabbing covenant truth and not letting it go. Happy here is blessed. Israel is blessed when we retain the covenant and refuse to let captivity steal it again. The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth. By understanding hath he established the heavens. Proverbs 3:19, KJV. This shows wisdom isn't a trend or opinion. It's how Yahweh built reality. So when Israel follows wisdom, we're aligning with the Creator's order. That's why covenant obedience works. It matches the way Yahweh set things up from the beginning, and it prepares Israel to rule in righteousness when the kingdom is established.